I've been a little bit quiet on YouTube of late, and that's because I got a bit carried away building this database of Porsche listings and Porsche transacted sales. My new service, Flat 6 Intel, is now more powerful for you, the buyer, than it's ever been before, but I'll get to that later on. Today I'm going to show you some of the market insights from this huge database. Let me show you the size of it first. Thousands of transacted sales tracked, thousands of market listings tracked, 24,000 VINs tracked, 29,000 market observations, which cars have which options and which options are worth more, all since 2016. And when you've got access to that amount of data, it gives you a market overview that pretty much nobody else has. Take a look at the different generations of 911, all lined up by the sales that have happened over the past 12 months. And you'll see it's not as neatly stacked as you would think. In fact, a good older car often stacks up with an average newer car. Now take a look at what's happened in the past 10 years by 911 generation, with huge congratulations to those people that held on to their air-cooled cars. So much has happened in the last 10 years, we're going to do a separate video on that. For now, I want to show you the power of tracking VINs, and I've got 5 separate stories for you showing how we were able to spot cars as they went through different sales points in their lives. Take a look at this. Let's start with something completely ordinary. A 2006 Porsche Boxster, 5-speed manual, dark teal metallic, just 11,000 miles. On the face of it, it looks like a lovely car. Here's what Flat 6 Intel found. On the 13th of August 2024, it appeared on Bring a Trailer. Highest bid $22,000, reserve not met. A month later, the exact car, the same VIN, same 11,000 miles, sold on Bring a Trailer for $23,600. Nothing remarkable so far. But then, 9 months later, still with exactly 11,000 miles, the same Boxster sold again, this time for $38,000. Now imagine you were the buyer paying $38,000. You'd almost certainly have seen the most recent sale. You probably wouldn't have known about the failed auction. You almost certainly wouldn't have known it sold for $23,600. And here's the really interesting part. Just 35 days later, a comparable Boxster sold for $20,250. One auction result never tells the whole story, but history does. Now here's another example, a 2006 Carrera S Club Coupe. In December 2018 it sold on Bring a Trailer for $72,000. 7 years later the same VIN appeared on Cars and Bids, this time it sold for $90,000. Mileage had gone from 55,620 to 59,600 miles. Then something interesting happened. Just over a year later, the same car with the same recorded 59,600 miles appeared on a dealer forecourt in Florida. The asking price? $160,598. Now I'm not saying the dealer was right or wrong, that's not the point. The point is, without the VIN history you wouldn't even know that that conversation needed to happen. Knowledge changes negotiations. This one fascinated me. A beautiful 2007 911 Turbo. Manual gearbox, just 3,500 miles. It sold in 2022 for $150,011. A year later, the same car sold again, this time $226,000. You might look at that and think, wow, that's what these are worth. Except because we track VINs, we kept following it. 2 months later, it failed to meet reserve at $141,000. Then 4 months after that, it sold for $133,999. The same car, the same VIN, almost exactly the same mileage. One extraordinary auction result wasn't the market. It was a bidding war. If you'd bought another Turbo using only that 226,000 sale as your comparable, you could have overpaid by almost $90,000. All of our reports come with multiple comparables as close as possible to the car or cars that you are targeting. Knowledge is power. Here's one I actually like even more because it's normal. A 2005 Carrera S Cabriolet, midnight blue manual. It sold in November 2021 for $37,250. 6 months later, $36,000. A year later, $38,000. Then, after moving again, it failed to meet reserve at $34,311. During all of that, the mileage increased from 78,000 to 87,000 miles. This car crossed 3 states, changed hands repeatedly, added nearly 9,000 miles, yet its value barely moved. Not every Porsche doubles in value. Some simply become part of someone's life, and that's probably the ownership story most buyers will actually experience. Every one of those stories had one thing in common. The information already existed. It was just scattered across different years, different auction houses, different dealers, different listings. Flat 6 Intel simply puts the story back together. If you're buying a Porsche, whether it's a 911, a Cayman or a Boxster, you can now get a free valuation on our website. Take a look. No need to log in or save your email. Just input your car details and you'll get it for nothing. If you're serious about buying, our detailed reports now just start at $49. They include comparable sales, VIN history, market context, dealer listings, and the information that just simply isn't obvious from one advert. We've also introduced comparison reports, so if you're choosing between 2 or 3 cars, we'll help you understand which one represents the better buy. Sample reports are on the website. Take a look and you'll see the real value, because $49 before spending $50,000, $80,000 or $100,000 on a Porsche is one of the cheapest forms of real evidence you'll ever buy. This database is only just beginning to give up its secrets, and there are plenty more stories we can tell to dispel Porsche myths. What the enthusiast and the armchair enthusiast reckons is not really always what happens. So we can look at that. If there's anything you want me to look at specifically that we can prove with data, email me or message me here on YouTube. For now though, next week we're going to look at the charts that we looked at the beginning of the video. What has happened to Porsche values over the last 10 years using transacted sales as our method of finding out. There's the pandemic to contend with, but what's happened since then? Have all boats floated at the same rate? We will see. Then we can look at, are manuals worth more? Which options are worth more than others? Are paint colours, do they come into it in any way? So if you're looking at a used Porsche and you want a heavy hitter report to help back up what you think this car is worth or give you leverage in negotiations, you can start to see that the data that we have here is truly powerful. So head over to flat6intel.com and get a free valuation and perhaps a report. If you're also looking for fact-based content on YouTube rather than what some guy on the tube reckons, then this is the place for you. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.